Hello, everybody, and welcome to Devis Scottus. I come to you all today with a heavy heart. Um, as some of you may have heard, our intern, Kenneth, is actually has passed away. Um, this was a very difficult time for all of us. If you didn't already hear from the many things that have gone up on Twitter or X or whatever you want to call it. Um, Kenneth is passed away due to asphyxiation. Um, so there was apparently a swimming pool full of slime that I am legally contracted to say was in no way related to Scottus, even though Scottus was the one who called it in, but it was not related to Scott, and Kennethus was actually at the bottom of said swimming pool full of slime. Now, I don't. So I got told it wasn't an actual swimming pool exactly, but the amount of slime there was about what you could fill a swimming pool with the amount of slime that was there. And obviously that's tragic. That's not the way anyone wants to go out. I'll remember all the good times that Kennethus had here on Nevis Scottus. Uh, he was behind the scenes. He was really the backbone of Devis Scottus here. He was really putting in the work. He wasn't paid, but he put in a lot of work and a lot of heart. And he brought some really great ideas to the table. Like Scott, when he got his hand stuck in the box, that one episode, that was a Kenneth this idea. And we were actually getting really close to actually having him show up on the channel for the first time before his life was tragically cut short. Um, I believe him and Scott were working on a video that was going to be the big announcement for him coming there. I wasn't there. I didn't actually see what happened. I was only told about it secondhand from Scott. And I mean, just tragic, just absolutely tragic. I mean, Scott wasn't there either, right? But like, just tragic, just absolutely tragic. Um, I know that Kennethus would have wanted us to continue on. Um, you know, he believed more in Devis Scottus than probably even Scott or I. And it would be, we shouldn't let this tragedy define us, is what I'm trying to say. I think in the spirit of Kennethus, our longest lasting intern, we should really, really just keep going and, honor his memory by continuing to make every day a great day for Devis Scottus. But like, also, our mission statement was at the beginning of the year our worst year yet. And I guess in a very morbid way, Kenneth he did it. He did it, and I don't know if me or Scott will be able to top that, truthfully. So hopefully you all keep him in mind as you are watching the rest of Devis Scottus this year. I know I will.
Hello everyone, welcome to Devis Scottus, and today we are using the last remaining bits of my charge, the last bit of my battery that exists to make this video, because today is intern day, and actually I've already done the challenge and I'm going to be telling you all about it, because at my company, the interns, technically they started yesterday, but they met the HR group today. These are the HR interns. We have 6 of them. They'll be with us for the summer, and it was my job, along with my friend from work, Katie. I may have mentioned her in Devil's Scotters, or I may have mentioned her before within the friend group. We were in charge of making sure that the interns had a great first day, that they had fun, they were educated, they knew what they were doing, had things set up. So I really just want to talk about that experience. I'm going to try to make this video quite short, only because I'm actually exhausted. My social battery is just... I've been on my feet, that works. We're not doing any more takes of this. I did a few to begin with, I don't really like the start of this. Whatever we are making now, we are just going with this. And you're really thinking, Scott, how are you at the end of your battery at this point? I'm at the point where I'm running on fumes. I normally, when I come home early from work, I'm like, oh, I'm going to do all my little Scott activities, like write or clean or doing things like that. After I've had dinner, showered, done all that, I'm just taking it easy tonight. I just need it. It's been a wonderful day. Don't get me wrong. And let's actually talk about that. Let's talk about that. So, interns joined us at 10. Foolishly, the day was already off to a bit of a weird start because I had left my pass at home, and I was like, oh no, that's bad. Just because whenever you have one thing go wrong, you start to think, how will this impact the day? But then you're also worried about, well, if I've forgotten that, what else have I forgotten? And it's annoying because when I came back in, it is exactly where I have it normally, so I don't know how I did that. But anyway, a friend from work came, rescued me. She's never going to watch this video, but thank you. And then I went to the room, got all situated, checked a few things, and then Katie joined. We were able to discuss, and I really like spending time with Katie. I think she's great. I think I really just have fun with Katie. And I knew that today would be a really fun day with Katie, and we just had the same mindset of she's like, should we make a joke about your pass? I'm like, yeah, let's make a joke about my pass. When we're talking about passes and getting them, Katie was just like, hey, so Scott, why don't you show the people your pass? I'm like, I left it at home. So when I'm in these positions, I'm always just like, I just want them to have fun. And I always get a bit nervous of what if the activities we were doing, so we had this icebreaker activity known as snowball fight, and how this works, and you might think this sounds boring, but it's just when you're in the moment, you get a piece of paper, you write down a question, and then you wrap it all up, and then you throw the pieces of paper at the people, and for 30 seconds you're having a snowball fight with your questions, but people don't know what they're getting. And then they open up the question, and then they read it, and then answer it. So in that situation, it sort of accomplishes 2 different things. It gets the energy in the room, people start laughing because you're throwing things, you're getting the energy, but then you're also learning about people, and you can be like, oh, tell me more about your pets or animals. Well, pets or animals, yeah. I've got a pet or an animal, as if they're 2 different things. I mean, some people say that pets are family, and maybe you think that animals is it's too, what's the word I'm looking for? The word I truly am thinking is, this is a pointless tangent, Scott. Get back to the point. You are tired. But yeah, when I did that, because we did an initial hi everyone, I was doing my Scott humour, and there was just a little bit of I don't know if I just wasn't being funny, or people just thought, are we supposed to be laughing at this? But after that, I think they got it. This truly is a fun day. Yes, we have things to do, but we are just here to prove to them, you can trust us. You can come to us with anything. So I really liked the group that we had. I think we had some just fun little bits of banter, and they got on, which is all you can really hope for. Because yeah, if I get on with them, that's great. But if they get on with each other, that's even better, because that's the connections. That'll be what lasts. If they do eventually join the company, yes, they might see me, but they won't see me in this capacity anymore. But they will see the friends that they make in that. And I think that's really cool. And I would love to be friends with them. as well. But I say that about everyone. I don't have many friends, so. But even if I did, I think I would want to be friends with everyone. God, Devon yesterday, I don't know if he said it in the video, but no, he didn't, because I showed him, it was me showing him the pizza video. He said, "My goodness, you really are Michael Scott." And I think about the scene where he's like, young Michael Scott is like, "I wish I could have 100 friends. No, I wish I could have 100 children, so then I could have 100 friends, and no one could say no to being my friends." And when I saw that at the age of 11, I was like, "You got a point." But no, the interns were great. It just all went smoothly. You know how sometimes you're like, "Oh, this didn't quite work out." Nothing that we had planned went wrong. The only thing that went wrong was the technology setup, which was beyond our control. We did everything we could. So yeah, it was just a really good day. And I think the one thing I get like this, after I have something that had no issues, I need to work on this because I'm feeling it right now, is nothing went wrong today. And I'm thinking, well, surely something went wrong, so I must be missing something, and that's what I'm worrying about. So either I'm worrying about something that specifically happened, or I'm worrying about something that didn't happen. And that's not good for anyone. I can say that, but I'm still going to be worried about it. But yeah, I probably look awful in this video. I was going to apologise to you, but you're not. You're probably thinking, "Wow, he looks terrible." But I'm going to shower after this. I'm watching the England football match, so that'll be interesting. And then, with whatever time I have left, I'm going to make my sandwich for tomorrow. And then, did I mention that I'd had lunch for the first time? My company offers food, and I did that today. I was like, you know what, I'll be part of this. I'll make this part of my experience. So if we want another David Scottish challenge for this, I tried food from the canteen at my work, so that was cool. But yeah, I'm going to end the video here. I wonder if this is under 10 minutes, who knows? But to end this video, I'm going to sing what I remember from, I think it's, no, that's not the name of it. Let me do a song I know. Take on me, take on me, take me on, take on me, I'll be gone in a day or two. I swear I can sing, but I can't sing that song. Why would I even try to pretend I can? What can I say? Intern. I don't know even what I was going to do with that. Alright, Devon. Do what you must.